Hey guys, what's up? We're back playing some more Master Duel, and as you can see, we're in Plat 3. I think I've been in Plat 3 before, but I actually fell down. And the Battle Pass is done. That's because I was farming off camera. I probably should have just started streaming, but I did it off camera. So that I can get 2,000 gems, so that we can open up the new set and try to get that IP Masquerade alternate art, because I don't own one, and there's obviously you kind of want one in every deck, so we're going to try to get one. But we're going to look at our deck. This is what we've been running on the stream, the Melfies of War. I don't know if I've made any. Yeah, I got fed up with tier limits and whatnot, so I added Dimensional Fissure, but I actually haven't been able to use it. The moment I used it, I went up against Trap Tricks and like got the Synchro Climb off on them, and they just surrendered the Quandax into Locust. I was gonna go into Dragicide after that, and I had a Hop Ear in my hand, so I could have gone into Baron after that, but they didn't let me surrender before I even got to Dragicide. Yeah, I was like just trying to get any pittance of gems, and it just was not giving it to me. I was like at 12 gems, so I had to just keep playing games, hoping that they drop gems. But we'll actually open up both of these, like one pack for each of them. But we're going into space-time Transcendents or whatever it's called. We'll take our one free pack here, though, of course, and one free on the space-time as well. Oh, we actually got something. Trap Stun. Negate all trap effects on the field this turn. That is not too bad. Magic-y stuff over there as well, which I was interested in, but we're not going to be running that. Also, we have 45 packs here and a pack that has a guaranteed SR in it, so we'll be checking that out as well. We'll be doing that before we actually go deep here. Give me IP, first pack. IP Masquerade, first pack. Oof, wrong side. Salamangreat Pyro Phoenix. 2+ fire effect monsters. Not bad. This is a 4 link, jeez. If this card is link summoned using Salamangreat Pyro Phoenix, which they all want to link off themselves, so you need multiples of every one, which is expensive. You can destroy all cards your opponent controls. You can only use each of the following effects of Phoenix once per turn. Target one link monster in your opponent's graveyard, special summon it to your opponent's field. If link monster is special summoned to your opponent's field, except during a damage step, you can target one of those monsters. Inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's original attack. Okay, so you can burn them for maybe a snipe. Oof. Didn't actually get anything. Too bad we couldn't get it there. Like, that sucks. We unlocked the Blazing Fortitude Salamangreat deck. Okay, before we do that, we're going to go open up those 45, and I'm not going to waste anyone's time. Usually I will just actually go through each individual pack, but for the sake of everyone's sanity, I will just skip. Okay, we got Just Desserts, Motor Frenzy, Barrier Statue of the... shoot. I don't know why right click is back out, but we can look at all that stuff here. Okay, so that's all the stuff we got there. We got... Actually, I probably should just do this as well. So yeah, Motor Frenzy I'm not familiar with. If this card is normal or special summoned, or if another monster, machine monster, is normal or special summoned to your field, activate this effect. Till the end of your opponent's turn, that normal or special summoned monster gains attack equal to half its original defense. Also, its battle position cannot be changed. If this tribute summoned card is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 2 engine tokens. Can only use the effect once per turn. Of course, Kaiko, the Ghost Destroyer. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can target up to 2 cards in their graveyard, banish them. Your opponent cannot banish cards from either graveyard. Barrier statue. Neither player can special summon monsters except lights, which is great. We have a barrier statue. Ooh, I didn't realize Ultimate Baseball Kid's a super rare. I actually own this card in real life. This card gains 1000 attack for each face-up fire monster on the field. Except this card, you can send one other face-up fire monster you control to the graveyard, inflict 500 damage to your opponent, and that is not once per turn. You can do that as much as you want. Oof, we got one of these cards that we already had a 3 of. And that appears to be it, plus just desserts, yeah. But I guess we hit another one of these guys. So not actually anything worthwhile out of that, unfortunately. So 5 more though. This time I will not right click. And we got nothing but Nobleman of Extermination. It's not terrible. Now for our guaranteed SR from the tournament. Voting for your favorite team. I just chose whoever because I didn't know these teams. Clear World. Field spell. During each of your end phases, pay 500 life points or destroy this card. Each player receives effects depending on the monster attribute they control. Light, play with your hand revealed at all times. Dark, if you control 2 or more monsters, you cannot declare an attack. Earth, and during your standby phase, target one face-up defense position monster you control, destroy that monster. That's irrelevant. During your end phase, discard 1. Water. Fire, during your end phase, take 1000. Wind, you must pay 500 life points to activate a spell card. So they have multiple, they have to do multiple of these. But like if you're running an Earth deck, target one face-up defense position monster you control, destroy that monster, just never put them in defense. I could run this in like Melfi's of War, no problem. And just never have to deal with this and just punish my opponent with whatever they choose to use, which would most likely be Dark or Light. Or Water for Tier Elements, but Tier Elements want their cards to be in the graveyard, so actually that would be terrible against them. Alright, now for what we're here for, Space-Time at Transcendents. Hopefully we can get the IP. I mean, there's 2 psychedelics in almost every single pack is gold. I don't know if I've ever seen it this many. Only 2 of the packs aren't gold. This is nuts. I'd stop at 10 and keep my 1000 if we just got it. Ooh, Prank Kids. Prank Kids Rocket Ride. 2 pranks. This card is Fusion Summon. You can have this card lose 1000. Attack this turn. Also, it can attack directly this turn. You can tribute this card, then target 2 pranks. Fusions with different damage to graveyard, special summon them, but they cannot attack this turn. You can only use this effect once per turn. S-Force Rappa Chiyomaru. So I'm not going to care about any of these S-Force cards, unless they actually are pretty good. Each of your opponent's monsters in the same column as one of your S-Force monsters can only target that monster for attacks. Quick effect, you can banish 1 S-Force card from your hand, return this card to the hand, and if you do special summon 1 S-Force monster from your deck in defense position except S-Force Rappa Chiyomaru. You only use the effects of Chiyomaru once per turn. Okay, interesting, but I don't know all of the S-Force cards, so I have no clue what they're trying to do. The Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon, I don't know, just a side pack, oof. 2 7s, cannot be destroyed by card effects while it has material. While this card has material, each time your opponent activates a card effect, inflict 500 damage to your opponent immediately after it resolves, once per turn. Quick effect, you can detach 1 material from this card, then target 1 Red Eyes, normal in your graveyard, special, summon it, oof. Red Eyes Flare Metal, that's going in some decks. I didn't realize it was only 2 generic 7s. That's why everyone runs it. Oh, bonus? Oh, Psyframe Gamma. I mean, I have a Psyframe Gamma now, I guess. But we need the other part, otherwise it's useless. And the other part, I think, is an SR, right? Cannot be a normal summon or set. Must be special summoned by card effect. When your opponent activates a monster effect while you control no monsters, quick effect, you can special summon both this card from your hand and 1 Psyframe driver from your hand, deck, or graveyard. And if you do, negate the activation. If you do that, destroy that monster. During the end phase, banish the face-up monster special summoned by this effect. Banish the face-up monsters, which would be both. And can I just IP Masquerade? Masquerena? Oof. S Force. Dog. Give me a second, Jesus. S Force. Dog Tag. During your main phase, your opponent cannot activate the effects of monsters in the same column as one of your S-Force monsters. If your opponent normal or special summons a monster while you control an S-Force monster, except during damage, because special summon this card from your hand, you can only use the effect of S-Force Dog Tag once per turn. Because you can lock down attacks and you can lock down effects, and this guy can just special summon himself, so you kind of want them to be in your hand. But you have to have an S-Force on the field. Okay, they're kind of like selling me. But I mean, Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. Yeah, they are kind of selling me on the S-Force. Oof, nothing. Ooh, Melodious though. Wait, wasn't that Golden Pack? Golden Pack got nothing in it? Like almost every pack's gold. Oh, we got double here. Okay, random is Samsara, Dragon of Rebirth. Tuner, non-tuner. This is a 5. If this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, or if this card you control is sent to your graveyard by an opponent's card effect, you can target one monster in either player's graveyard except itself, special summon it. Lose the effect of this card once per turn. I really need to start saying you can only use the effect of this card with this name once per turn. Because what I'm saying doesn't mean the same thing. It has to be that specific. Okay, second dog, fine. Okay. IP Masquerena. Or like one IP Masquerena. Oof. Dragonite Knight. Tri-Brigade Mercurier. Okay, I forgot there's new Tri-Brigades. Dragonite Knight Vahrayana. Tuner Wing Beast non-tuner. This card is synchroed. You can target one level 3 or lower dragon Dragonite monster in your graveyard. Equip that target to this card once per turn. You can send one equipped card equipped to this card to the graveyard. Double this card's attack until the end of this turn. And then Tri-Brigade Mercurier. When your opponent activates a monster effect, while you control a fusion monster that mentions Fallen of Albaz as a material quick effect, you can send this card from your hand or face-up field to the graveyard, negate the effect. If this card is banished, you can add from your deck to your hand one Albaz or one monster that mentions it. Except Tri-Brigade Mercurier, you can only use the effect of Tri-Brigade Mercurier once per turn. I hate this so much. Like, why are all these other cards that have nothing to do with Albaz are Albaz? This is a Tri-Brigade card, but its effects only care about Fallen of Albaz. Like, why is this not more extensions for Tri-Brigade? Why isn't that Albaz Mercurier or whatever? Okay, well, I'm assuming that was our Ultra, so there's not going to be anything over here. No, Psyframe. Okay, fine. Psyframe Lord Lambda. 2 monsters, except tokens. You can activate the effects of Psyframe Frame Gear. Monsters in your hand, even while you control a monster. If a face-up psychic monster you control is banished face-up while you control the monster, this monster, you can activate this effect during the end phase of this turn. Add one Psyframe card from your deck to your hand. You can only use the effect of Psyframe Frame Lord Lambda once per turn. So we got Lambda and this and the Mercurier, but like, I just wish this card was never made. If it has nothing to do with Tri-Brigade, why is the Tri-Brigade tag on it? Like, get out of here. Pack with nothing in it. Unless it gets upgraded. Yeah, nothing. Unless we're lucky. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, nothing. Zeta in there. Hyper rank up Magic Utopia Force. Trigger 1 rank 9 or lower Utopia. Exceed monster you control, special summon one rank 10 or higher Utopia or Utopic Exceed monster from your extra deck by using that Exceed monster you control as material. This is treated as an Exceed, transfers materials. If a Exceed monster is special summoned by the effect of a rank 10 or higher Utopia or Utopic Exceed monster while the card is in the graveyard, target one of those special summoned monsters, attach this card to it as a material. You can only use the effect of a hyper rank up Magic Utopia Force once per turn. Also, we have Raid Raptor Call. Target one Raid Raptor monster you control, special summon one monster with the same name as that monster on the field from your hand or deck in defense position. You can only activate this card once per turn. This card with this name once per turn. And special summon monster during the turn you activate this card except for Raid Raptors. I feel like I already have this card. Yeah, I already had this card, so this is 2 of. Oof. It was all over here. I hate that the other side is like has nothing to do with the box. Because stuff like that happens where okay, I'm not mad about that. A second Super Poly, thank you. Like, I know I was just about to complain about how I hate that this has nothing to do with the box, but I desperately need like a playset of Super Polys. This is my second one, so thank God. I mean, it sucks that we're not getting IP over here. Well, Time Thief, Perpetua, which is a funny name when we're talking about time. 2 level 4 monsters. During the standby phase, you can detach 1 material from this card, then target 1 Time Thief monster in your graveyard, except Time Thief Perpetua, however you want to pronounce it. Special summon that monster. Quick effect, you can target 1 other Exceed monster you control, attach 1 Time Thief card from your deck to it as material, straight from the deck. You can only use each effect of this Perpetua once per turn. So nice. Unfortunately, this is a dead pack, and the last pack is only going to have like what a guaranteed SR. So yeah, no IP, which is what we desperately need. Was IP Masquerena, and getting more gems is basically impossible at this point. We basically have bled out everything we had. Come on, oof. Okay, playset of Gamma, I guess, because you can only have 2 of them. But yeah, the Super Poly. Chef's kiss on that. We get a lot out of that though. Like, look at all these SRs. Like, geez, 15 15 SRs and above. That was pretty crazy. We unlocked Albaz, Transfigured, Transcendents again. Red Eyes. That. Oh yeah, the Flare Dragon. I gotta remember the Flare Dragon. We got the Flare Dragon, Super Poly. Oh, the Psy Frames. Okay, no, Psyframe Driver is not an SR, it's a normal, so we already have everything we need. We already have these 2, and we most likely have a playset. If we don't, we can just craft it. Hope we're going in for another 10. Like this, I usually go in for 3,000, but we'll have to wait until the event is over with to hit 3,000, or hit another 1,000. Okay, Ultra there, a lot of gold, not that much though. We're gonna have to hope that we get lucky in these others. Stop putting them on the left side. Okay, it's trying to cheat us now. Like, there's literally nothing else I want out of this but the IP Masquerena. Ooh, we got him. 2 non-link monsters. During your opponent's main phase, you can quick effect immediately after this effect resolves. Link summon 1 link monster using materials you control, including this card. You can only use the effect of IP Masquerena once per turn. A link monster that uses cards as material cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card. I didn't even realize that Masquerena applies this effect as well. Like, ooh. So good. I mean, we're good. We're good. All my efforts today, grinding during the night because I didn't go to sleep. It's 8 in the morning. I wanted to try to get this video up before, like, the day these cards came into the game. So, oof. It was all worth it. We got him. We got her. Now, can I get 2? because we already see that Ultra there in the next pack after this one, so kind of good too. Inzector Sword, Zect Caliber, equipped only to an Inzector monster, gains 800 attack defense. If this face-up card in the field is sent to the graveyard, target one Inzector monster in your graveyard, add the target to your hand. Oof, nothing on that side. Okay, please don't let this Ultra be on the left. I beg of you. Oof. Okay, give me a second IP Masquerena. Second Waifu, please. If not, I'll take a Time Lord, or whatever the heck his name is, Time Thief. Come on. Oof, I saw the blue. You know, everyone saw the blue and they were excited. Nope, that's Force Justify. 3 effects for this Link 3, so you need to have 3 monsters. You can't cheat. And one of them has to be an S-Force. You cannot summon or set monsters to a zone this card points to. Oh. Does that actually mean it locks out those 3 points on your opponent's field? I mean, it is pointing to them, but it says you can't summon slash set monsters to a zone this card points to. Quick effect, you can target one face-up effect monster your opponent controls, negate its effects until the end of this turn. Then you can move that opponent's monster to their monster zone this card points to. Okay, so if you... Wait. It says you can move it to their zone this points to. You can only use the effect of this card named this once per turn. At the start of the damage step this card attacks, you can banish all monsters this card points to. So I was wondering, why would you put cards in the area that you're locking your opponent out of? But it's because you can negate them and then push them into his area of effect and then banish them. Interesting. Okay, you got my attention even further. S-Force. Okay, I see you. Second, Chiyomaru. I don't know how many of these S-Force cards you need, though. I doubt we can actually make an S-Force deck out of what we've obtained. Ooh, Vision Hero Witch Raider. Morphotronic Vidian. While in attack, this card gains 800 for each equipped to it. While in defense, this card gains 800 defense for each equipped card equipped to it. Attach just like 500 Guardian. I forgot what they called the Guardian card. Oof. And guaranteed SR here at the end. What? Upgrade? Ultra? Second IP? Can I get a second waifu, please? One motorcycle waifu, please? I'll take one motorcycle waifu. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is the craziest pack I've ever had. What? What is going on? The last 2 videos or so, I've gotten like packs with like 3 or so cards in it. Like 2, I think one had 4. Like 3 supers and an ultra. This is 4 supers and an ultra. Like, what? What in Christ? I'll take a third super volley. Vampire Domination. I will take that too. I would like to make a vampire deck at some point. When a spell, a trap card, or monster effect is activated while you control a vampire monster, negate that activation. If you destroy it, then if it was a monster, gain life points equal to its attack. Original attack. You can only activate 1 domination a turn. Ooh. Vermilion Dragon Mech. I appreciate that. Because I use this in my Psychic level 3 Amazonas deck. Once per turn, you can banish 1 tuner from your hand, graveyard, or face up on the field, then target 1 card on the field, destroy it. If the single summoned card is destroyed by card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 of your banished tuners, add it to your hand. Next. Ooh, okay. Vic Viper T. T301. When an attack is declared involving your face-up monster and an opponent's monster, you can special summon this card from your hand or graveyard, but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use the effect of Vic Viper T301 once per turn. Other light machine monsters you control gain 1200 attack. Okay. So you can actually... They can actually buff themselves if you already have a Vic Viper on the field. Well, T301. Because you then summon this and they both get 1200. Not that's really gonna be that big a deal. Okay, playset of Chiyomaru. They really wanted us to have a playset of her. Ian, please give me another IP. I beg. Please. Okay, Time Thief. Okay, fine. Time Thief Redeemer, fine. Once per turn, during the standby phase, you can attach the top card of your opponent's deck to this card. As material, you can attach up to 3 different types of materials from this card, then apply the following effects depending on what was detached. Monster, banish this card until the end phase. Spell, draw a card. Trap, place 1 face-up card your opponent controls on top of the deck. You can only use this effect of Time Thief Redoer once per turn. This pack is nuts. Jesus. We unlocked these guys. This, I really wanted to like roll into this too, so it sucks that we unlocked that. Because I do want these space battle cards, Insectors, Vampires, the same thing we're already in. But we got her. We got IP Masquerade on top of the Link here and Time Reader. We were only missing one, actually. There's only one other card in the Ultra slot. And it's Psy Framelord Omega, which I didn't really care about. I mean, I didn't care about either of these or him that much, but I would have taken him. But I know he's good. He's been used on me already while I was grinding. Like, people are already out here using this card. I came across one Kashtira already. One. No one else was playing Kashtira, but I did come across one person, and I came across one person who used the card that lets you guess a card in your opponent's deck. And they tried to guess the Kashtira, but I'm obviously not playing Kashtira. So it was just a dud. But yeah. I'm actually interested in this S-Force. So, what are the S-Forces are there? Ah, we don't have this spell. Because we have a playset here, and 2 of these. I don't know if we would want 3, we probably want 3, but we don't have this... did I say spell? We don't have the trap, jeez. I was recommending the pack that I already have opened 20 packs of. I forgot what I wanted IP in. I guess it was this, right? I need to replace one of these with Warlord with IP. There she is. Ah, Christ. I said this on stream, they really need to increase the limit there. There we go. Because this is my jank sprites, because I don't really have much else I can do with that. I probably should put her in this deck as well. We'll see if we can fit her in here at some point, but I mean, it's just too tight in here to put her. I don't know if we could use her here either. Well, I'll figure some stuff out what we can do with... Oh, Ice Barrier. I forgot I was making an Ice Barrier deck. Let's just end by looking at this. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Remember to buy my stickers, go to my Kofi, watch these videos all the way through because I'm working on watch them and subscribers. So yeah, thanks for watching. Tune to the next episode. Like, subscribe, comment. You know what to do. See ya.